So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make an AI call center for only $1. We'll be using Retell AI, Twilio, and end-to-end to put this system together. And by the end of this video, you have a full working AI call center that can handle FAQ answering, human transfer, and appointment booking. My name is Stefan. I'm the founder of Agentify AI. At Agentify AI, we create custom AI solutions for businesses just like yours. And did you know TechCrunch did a case study in 2024 that showed that businesses that integrated AI call agents saw a 43% increase in revenue. Okay, so now that we got to know each other, let's get into the video. Okay, so first you're going to want to go to Twilio. I'll have the link to that in the description. You're going to want to buy a number, so you head over to your phone numbers, then manage, then buy a number, and they'll give you $15 for free on a free trial. And then you can buy a number here, and I'd advise buying a number that's in your region or where your business operates. And you can buy them for $1.15 here with the free trial, so basically free. And then you turn on capabilities here, voice, SMS, MMS, and fax. After that, you'll have your active numbers here. So to actually connect to Retell AI, we're going to have to do something to find a SIP trunk and create an SIP trunk. So you're going to search here, SIP trunk, and then click on Elastic SIP trunks. And once you've done that, click on Create New SIP Trunk. Call the name. I'm going to call mine Retell AI Video. Okay, that didn't seem to work. I'm just going to call it Retell Connection. Okay, now you'll get this here. You're going to want to turn on call transfer and symmetric RTP, and then save that. And then once you've added these settings, go to termination. Now we're going to have to create a termination SIP URL. So you can name this anything. I'm going to call mine end-to-end testing 1. Actually, I'll call it Retell because we're working with Retell first. Testing 1. Now here, you want to add a IP access control. So you'll click on this plus, create new access, and then give it a name. So to get the name, you're going to want to go to the Twilio Retell AI documentation, which I've linked in my Discord server and link below. And then you're going to scroll down here, and you're going to copy this information. So friendly name, since I've already done this, I'll have this already saved, but type in here. So you'll first put default ACL1, and then the CIDR IP address would be 0.0.0, and then slash on the port 1, and it will go from these ranges. That's it. Now you create one, and then you're going to have to create one more with the same name, default ACL, but instead of 1, put it as 2, and then put the IP 128.0.0.0 slash 1 again, and create the ACL. Then the credentials list, you're going to want to give your credential a name. So I'm going to give mine Retell Video, and create a username and password here. I already have one saved, so I'll just put that there. Make sure to save your password and then create it. Now you created your credentials successfully. Now you're going to save, and then go to origination. Now here you're going to have to add a origination URL, so just click on that. And then you'll find that in the Twilio Retell AI documentation. It'll look like this. I'll have all of this linked in my Discord server in the description. Then just copy that and paste it here. And then click add. Now we have it set up in Twilio. Now we have to connect it to Retell AI. So you're going to go to Retell and click. You're going to go to phone numbers, and you're going to click the plus here and connect your number via SIP trunking. Now you're going to want to enter the phone number. So go to General. Phone number should be here. Never mind. Just go to Active Numbers. And then paste everything starting at the plus, so you're gonna have to include the +1. Then enter the termination URL. So you're gonna go back to SIP trunk. Now go into your SIP trunk. Go to termination. And then copy this URL here. So you can just copy it like this. Let me show you. Like that. Paste it. Just remove the space here. Then SIP trunk username. And then testing. And then the trunk password. Then a nickname. I'll just call mine Retell AI Video. Save that. And now you have successfully connected your number to Retell AI. Now we're gonna have to connect it to an agent. And I have another video, which is linked in the description, which shows you how to make this agent that I'm about to connect to. This exact agent, it'll work the exact way in this video. So you're gonna have to go to inbound call agent, then look for the agent you made, the name of it. And you're gonna want to, before you do this, you're gonna want to go to your agent. You want to go to your agent, then click publish, which I've already done, and then give that version a name. You're gonna go here. As you can see, I have mine V1. Click on that. And that is pretty much it. Now we have connected it. Now, let's connect this agent to N8N. So, as you can see here, the number popped up. That means connected successfully. So, since we want this agent to do appointment booking, which I showed in the last video, I'll show you guys how to actually connect the webhook to N8N so you can do whatever you want with that information. So, I want to go to functions, and I'll delete this here. Go to functions, and then click add, and then custom function. So let's call this one submit_lead info. Then you're gonna want to put the N8N URL here. So you want to click create a node, click on webhook, go here, and then you're gonna want to open this. And now, if you want to just test with it, you're gonna be using the test URL and make sure the HTTP method is post. You wanna copy that, put that in here. I'm using this test. And then you're gonna want to enter the JSON schema from my Discord server. So I'm gonna go get that quickly. Okay, so you can see, you just go to N8N workflows, scroll down here, and then this will be the submit lead info function JSON. And go back here, paste it, save that. Okay, I pasted the wrong localhost, so you don't want to, here's a tip. If you're going to be connecting this to a N8N webhook, you're going to want to buy a server and host N8N on it. I use Alestio for hosting my servers. And then you'll have a, as you can see here, an HTTPS link instead of a HTTP, which most services don't use because it's not secure. And now when I save it, let me see here. What is the issue? Tool name must be unique across general tools. It is unique. I'll just call it submit lead info 1. Okay. That's weird because this is, okay, there's no other tool called that, but whatever, Retell. Now you're gonna want to connect a database. So if you want your AI agent to be able to book and answer from a FAQ or your database of information, you're gonna want to go back here, go to knowledge base, and click plus, add, and then upload, let's say a text file with your database in it, or even your website. So you can just do this, and I'll enter my website. I don't use this often because it's not very accurate. It really depends on the website. As we see here, identifyai.net, save. Okay. Now you're gonna want to call it something. Identify AI website DB. Save that. Now it's actually just going to be scraping information from my website. So I'm going to go back here. Now I wouldn't recommend doing this. It really depends on like how big your website is, how organized it is. But for these AI agents, everything has to be very well arranged and well formatted for them to understand what they're reading. So I'd recommend formatting a nice text document that's easily readable and uploading that, or a PDF that's easily readable and uploading that. Now you click add database. I'm just going to delete this one that I'm using. I'm going to add Identify AI website database. Now it's connected to the Identify AI website database. Okay, now I'm going to have to do some reprompting here for the appointment booking because I changed the name of the tool. So here it's submit lead info. I'm going to just put the number 1. Okay, now here's where you want to test your agent before actually calling it, because you don't want to waste money just testing it. You can test it for free. So I'm just going to test it real quick and try to just book a consultation. And then I'll show you guys what actually gets passed through here. So let me book consultation.
Hi, thanks for calling our AI agency. This is Alex. How can I help you today?
Hi, I would like to book a consultation.
Great, I can help with that. To get started, could you please provide your business website URL?
Yeah, my website URL is agentifyai.net.
Okay, thanks. And how many employees do you currently have?
I currently have 5 employees.
Okay, and what's the nature of your business? Is it a product, agency, service, or something else?
It's an agency.
Do you have a specific AI system in mind, or would you like help determining what's possible during the consultation?
Yeah, I would like a call assistant.
Okay, and what's the main outcome you're hoping to achieve by working with us?
To not miss after hours calls and generate more revenue.
Uh-huh. And what budget range are you considering for this project?
Around $2,000 a month.
Okay, last question. What is your name and what is the best email I can reach you at?
My name is Stefan Evans, and my email is stefan@example.com.
Let me confirm I spelled your name and email right. Your name is spelled Stefan and your email is stefan example.com. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Thanks, I'll submit your request now. Someone from our team will follow up shortly. Have a great day. Do you need help with anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Okay, as you can see here, it called the tool and submitted a request. I'm just going to pin this information here. So pinning information basically lets you use data that is sent over and over without having to redo this whole thing so you can just play with the same data. Now, once you go into here, you can go into table and then scroll all the way down here. So the actual answers will be down here. Now, you can see here the main outcome, company size, the budget, nature of the business site, my email, my name, and it's all formatted correctly. So here you can do a lot of stuff. You can send out an email to yourself or to an employee that there is a new appointment booked, or someone wants to book a consultation and to get back to them. Or you could just add it to a database, which I'm just going to be doing that for this video. And then in another video, I'll be showing you guys how to actually set up a whole system around this that will... Now, with this information, you can actually... I'm going to show you guys how to make this send out an email to yourself, notifying you that there has been a new appointment scheduled or someone wants to schedule a consultation, and how to add it to a Google Sheet. So first, you're going to want to add an AI, a basic LLM chain here, and then you're going to want to do define below. So here, you're going to want to add all of this information that the AI sent you through N8N. So let's say lead email, and then lead name, business website, nature of business, and the budget, and the company size. Now, so the agent knows what all this is. All you have to do is go here, and then for the lead name, you just drag this little box here where it says name, drag it. As you can see here, it pops up as my name, but here it's this JSON string. So what this basically does is every time this agent passes through name, this name variable. So what a variable is, it can basically change. It varies, in short. So this variable, it varies based on the lead. So if their name is, I don't know, Sean Evans, the name variable is going to be changed to Sean Evans. So the value will be Sean Evans instead of Stephen Evans. So instead of having this just being one value every time, it'll change depending on who the lead is. So the lead name will always match the new lead. Now you're going to want to go to lead email, then business website, the nature of business. So it's the agency, and then their budget, and then the company size. So now we've given the AI all of this information. So that it knows, okay, so this is the new lead's information. Now we're going to tell it, we're going to give it a job. So I'm going to go here, add prompt, system prompt. I'm going to go click expression so you can full screen, and then say, you are a AI email assistant that will email the CEO of, now you can put your company name or just your name. I'm going to put Agentify AI, notifying them that there is a new lead that wants to book a consultation and to get back to them. Now, this is a very basic prompt, which is pretty much all that's needed here. So you're going to want to put an AI model. I use OpenRouter, and I'll be using Claude because it's the best model for writing. I use Claude Sonnet. Now, let's see how it writes this email. Okay, so let's see here. Subject, new lead alert. Stephen Evans from agency. Okay, so didn't understand that the business, the nature of the business agency is not the name. Okay. We're going to tell it that the business name is actually the website URL, so fix that. Now, okay, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing you to inform you that a new lead has expressed interest in booking a consultation with Genify AI. Lead details, name, email, business website, agency, monthly budget, company size. Lady appears to be a qualified prospect with a substantial monthly budget and represents a good opportunity for our services. I recommend reaching out to Stefan promptly to schedule a consultation and discuss how Genify AI can help their agency achieve their goals. Please let me know if you need any additional information about this lead or if you'd like me to take any specific follow-up actions. Best regards, AI email assistant, Genify AI. Okay, so that's okay, but let's just help it a little. Let's tell it extract. Let's give it rules. Extract the business name from the business's URL. So let's see if it recognizes that it's not called agency, but it's called Identify AI. Let's see. Here we go. Step notes from Identify AI. Perfect. Now we're going to want to actually parse this output so we can actually fill in the Gmail node. So let me show you what that means. So we can go to Gmail. Let's go to send a message to. So here, I'll show you right now. Okay, why is this connected? It's not connected here. I need that later though. So now we can see here, it output this big text block, but we can't say like to or the subject or the message. So to will be at all times your email or whatever person in your team needs to know this information. And then we need to actually be able to have two variables, one for the subject and one for the message. So to do that, you would go into here, click require specific output format, and you'll get this little thing here called output parser. You click on that plus and click structured output parser. And now you're going to need to, right here, subject, and then just put that as empty. And then you're going to want to put comma here, subject, and then text here, and then that. Okay, now it's going to output in these two variables. So let's do this again. Okay, perfect. Now we can see here, subject and text. So we just drag the subject here, make this text, and then the message here. Okay, so now we'll actually email. Okay, so now that we have the emailing set up, I'm going to want to, we're going to test this out again. Now I'm opening my email right here. And I have an email assistant video which will show you exactly how to connect your Gmail account to this node. So that'll also be in the link in the description. Okay, now we can go to sent. So as you can see here, I've been doing a lot of testing with other stuff. Okay, let's execute this workflow. Okay, as we can see here, it sent it. You see it wasn't delivered because this is an email. Hi there, we have a new lead that wants to book a consultation with you. Lead details. Looks like a promising lead with a solid budget. Please reach out to Stefan as soon as possible to schedule their consultation. Best regards, AI email assistant. Now I'm going to show you guys how to turn this off right here. So it's pretty simple. You just go into the email node, option, and then append and then attribution, turn that off, save. Now we're going to want to add it to a database. So let's do that. You're going to want to create a node called, I'll just do it with you guys. You're going to go to Google Sheet, then append or update row and sheet, connect your Google account, and you're going to choose, okay, I'm going to have to reconnect here. Okay, now that I'm connected, see identify new leads. That's my spreadsheet. I'm going to open that. Now you can add here, this is from the last video. Now you can add here whatever data you want. But for this video, I'm just going to be adding the data that the AI agent is made to send. So you're going to do that and then do sheet 1 or whatever the sheet is called. And now see, now you're going to want to do map each column manually. Then select column to match on. So we're going to connect this. Now we're going to go here where it says send a message. We're going to click basic LLM, not basic LLM chain, webhook. Scroll all the way down, back to where that information is. So we're going to do column to match on name. That's basically telling them, so from name, fill out the information. Match the information with this name, basically. Okay, so we're going to do name. We're going to do email, business website, nature of business, company size, AI workflow in mind. Oh, my bad. AI workflow in mind, call assistant, main outcome here, and then budget. Okay. Now, after sending the email, it will basically, this kind of looks like a gun if you think about it. Okay. So this will basically, after the email is sent, it will add it to the spreadsheet or whatever database you use. As we can see here, everything has been added. Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you need any help, you can join my Discord server and ask anyone in the server. They're all also interested in AI, or you can just ask me directly. If you need an AI system built for your business, you can reach out to me via email or join the Discord server and message me on Discord, or you can go to my website, which is the link in the description, my business website at genifyai.net, and book a consultation there. And that's pretty much it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.